Bless you. Has anybody been noticed that...
Don't even!
What?
Sounded like...
My sneezes are just embarrassing as fuck.
Sounded like Cullen rocketed himself into orbit on that one.
I can't help it. Okay, yeah.
Hold open.
I've done it since I was a kid. I can't. That's the problem.
I don't think I even heard it. I just heard that there was a
It does
sneeze.
like it. Yeah.
Achoo! Wahoo! Whoopee!
Just gotta be a voice actor for Mario games with my sneeze. Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit and face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Season 4. Let's fight.
Don't forget about a Meganaut, Jesse Knowles.
And in this corner, weighing in at 1,200 pounds.
Whoa.
Fighting a horse.
That's a big song. That's a big song, bitch.
That's a big boy.
All right, and we have Emmy-nominated creator of Bracket Fight Party, Greg L. Mercer.
Hi, I'm Greg L. Mercer, and I'm ready to... Oh, I don't have anything. Shit! Fuck! I'm gonna fight you guys. There, how about that?
Well, that works. And friend of the show and producer, Janel SantaCruz.
Hey, it's Janel SantaCruz, and I'm ready to lay at the smackdown.
No one went with Let's Get Ready to Rumble? Come on.
Is that
come
from
on.
something? I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So while we're babbling on about this, we're doing the 16 best places to get in a fight. So right away in round 1 in Group A, we're going to do parking lot garage versus sporting event. In Group B, bar versus movie theater. In Group C, bathroom versus family gathering. In Group D, beach versus on top of a moving train. Group E, rooftop versus elevator. In Group F, wedding versus funeral. In Group G, kids' birthday party versus a school. And H, the woods versus abandoned warehouses. So, right away in Group A, parking lot / garage versus sporting event. Anyone care to take a stab at it? Huh? See, stab.
I get it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring knives to this shit? Because I was just thinking fists.
You bring whatever you want if it gets bad enough.
Yo, the street's got no rules.
Parking lot garage, exactly, Jesse. Street has no rules. Parking lot garage definitely much more likely to see a knife than a sporting event.
Yeah. I mean, in a sporting event, you're probably going to get it confiscated as you come in, unless it's most like the NFL games that I've been to, and no one really checks you for anything.
Or if it's like a minor league baseball.
Are you a Raiders fan? Is that what it is, Cullen?
Absolutely not.
Well, with sporting event, there's a lot of passion there because you're fucking pissed off. Like if your team's winning or losing, whatever it is, like there is passion there. I don't really get passionate about fighting in a parking lot. Like,
there's also much more likely that there's going to be alcohol involved in a sporting event.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not just going to be parking lot garage fighting people not drunk.
Here's the one advantage I think parking lot / garage has, especially if we're talking about garage, is walls to throw somebody into.
That's true, but like you could get you could get similar stuff out of a sporting event. If you're in a stadium,
you can throw someone down a fucking bleacher, like down.
If you throw someone down those bleachers, they're fucking dead.
Okay, but here's the thing: like, sporting event has so much opportunity to turn into a larger scale thing, and we specifically said like riot is not included in this. Right. So like sporting event, you could fight for maybe 5 or 6 minutes before dragging in everyone around you.
I guess. I mean. Parking lot garage fight seems like a small scale fight in general. Like, so if you had a bunch of people kind of like around you seeing it, they would probably try to stop it pretty quick.
Right. Like if it's like a World Star video, then it's in a parking lot. Like, no question.
Yeah. It's in someone's backyard or in a parking lot or at a school. So
a sporting event, you have the chance of getting on TV.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The thing is, I think parking lot or parking garage, any of those kind of areas, immediately to me is like, this is more dangerous. This is a fight that like you need to avoid.
Like someone's head can hit something and they will die.
Highlander ain't gonna
it is
go
a lot
to
of
sporting
concrete
event and fight.
That's true. Highlanders
all
fight
kinds of cars
exclusively
there,
in parking lots.
It's true.
And I will like sporting event. There's there's room for multiple kinds of fights. Like you can see a couple get into a not physical fight,
right?
Like in a sporting, like there's a lot of stuff that can go down in a sport. I don't know. I don't know what makes a better place to get in a fight.
Yeah, you could throw someone down in bleachers, but you could also throw people into someone else's car in a parking lot.
I guess
that causes a lot of like monetary damage.
Yeah, but no one got to know.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it actually. Like cracked windshields. And shit.
So you're into like the private property destruction versus everything else.
Yeah, I'm saying like which of these would make for better like Street Fighter settings? Parking lot garage for sure.
Parking lot garage would probably be a better Street Fighter setting. I think sporting event would be an all-out brawl, and I think that would be a more fun event to attend.
Yeah.
I can definitely see the merits of both of these. I'm going to go parking lot garage. That's where my vote is.
I'm going to go sporting event.
I'm going to also go sporting event, and I like both of these a lot.
I'm going to go parking lot garage.
Jesus.
Bring the hammer
This is
down.
great.
I would if someone like linked me to a video. I'm trying to think of as many angles as I can for what makes it a better place to get in a fight. And I've never been in a fight before, and I don't really plan to ever be in a fight. Hopefully, but so I'm trying to think of like the fighting as a spectator sport. And if somebody like linked me to a video and like, hey, check out this fight at this like football stadium, or like check out this fight in this parking lot. I might watch the parking lot one more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just think parking lot is much more of a like you said before, like a mugging kind of feel to it.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, like I said, parking lot garage seems way more dangerous to me.
It's much
It
more
more
horrific when
violent.
you win too. So.
Like people, you could have a big fight, a sporting event, and everyone could kind of walk away without going to the hospital. Like there might be a broken nose or something, but like parking lot garage, you got to call an ambulance if that.
Yeah,
someone's getting beat the fuck down. Like
people expect fights in a sporting event. You don't expect a fight in a parking lot garage, and you know, like this is a bad sign.
I don't know. Okay, I'm doubting myself. I don't know if that makes it. I don't know what's the criteria for best.
Here's the
place to
thing.
fight.
I think if it's a parking lot fight, it's probably premeditated. Whereas sporting event fight is way more crime of passion.
Do you know how many times all of you are going to have to stop me from yelling something at somebody at a future sporting event? Because
I won't stop you.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing is
go.
the parking lot or like sporting event fights are going to be obligations we have.
I'm trying to get punched in the face at a Clippers game. You know what I'm saying? Like
by the Clippers.
Yes, I'm trying to have Blake Griffin walk into the stands and knock me the fuck out.
I'm gonna stick with my vote for parking garage.
Yeah.
All right, parking lot / garage fight moves on. Knocking out sporting event. We have bar versus movie theater.
I don't know why I didn't make these shuffle again, because this seems so stacked, but I'm such a movie theater vote. Like, I have this insane reverence for movie theater. It very much is my church. I go every week. I go at the same time. I go by myself if I have to. It's a place of, like, solitude, but it's also a place of super heightened emotion. I'm way into movie theater. I understand bar fight is maybe the classic, like, pinnacle of fight. It might be the number one seed on this whole bracket, but movie theater is so important to me, and if a fight happened there, that is a legendary fight I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life.
There's too many goddamn seats in the way. You can't really like get
but I do like that would be in the dark. Like
yeah, it's in the dark, and if you see somebody hop one of those rows of seats, it's on, and you better fucking run, because that dude is not afraid of anything.
Years and years ago, when I was a teenager, I worked at a movie theater, and me and my cousin went to a theater, and some guy started mouthing off at him because he didn't like him from school or something. Like, I can't remember what the real reason was. And I begged the dude. I begged in the middle of this theater, yelling at the top of my lungs, "Please fucking fight me, please!" And nothing. He walked away. He just left. And I was really bummed out about that because I thought it would be a really fun place to fight. However, I have been involved in bar fights. I have seen bar fights. Bar fights are the coolest thing. Roadhouse is made because of bar fights. And I don't care if you're like, Roadhouse. Roadhouse fucking rules, all right? And bar fights are awesome. Bar fight vote, way over movie theater, not a chance.
I beat a bitch's ass at a bar before, that's like the classic.
I threw up on a dude at a bar.
Yeah.
And that night,
you threw up on that dude because you were trying to fight him.
That's true. That is very true.
What do you guys think about those movie theaters that while they serve like alcohol and some of them even serve like you can go to like a dinner theater show, like does that change it up many if you're in a theater?
My theater has a bar. Like the theater that I worked at has a bar built into it, and it's like this super fancy place. You can take alcohol into the theaters and stuff. I don't know. We've never had any problems with it.
Yeah, I don't think any place I've been like that. There's never been anybody that was like over the line kind of.
Especially because drinks are like $70.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Drinking a pitcher of Coors Light, it's probably like a $35 pitcher.
Yeah,
like and ain't nobody need to pay $35 for a pitcher of Coors Light.
I think I'm kind of thinking that I would rather see a movie theater fight. But I don't think
or skis, beer bottles.
I don't think that bar fight should go out. So I don't know how I want to vote. Because
the movie theater floor is way too sticky. You know, you're
That's
gonna,
true.
yeah,
it is gross.
But that's just another layer of humiliation. Like if you get knocked down, your face is now like smothered in Reese's Pieces and shit that people dropped over 10 years.
If you're drunk at a bar, though, you're probably getting back up from that first hit.
That's true.
And you're not going to stop until.
So the one thing, the one other thing I will say in favor of movie theater is I feel like it's highly contextual depending on the movie that's being watched. Like it either has to be like it can't be a romantic comedy. It either has to be like a badass drunk ass motherfucking action movie or a Pixar movie.
See,
like,
and
it's
I
gotta
think,
be one of those two.
I think romantic comedy would be great in that sense. See, I think you lost me there because I think now if you're at a theme bar, come on. If you're at the 80s night and you fucking fight a dude with a pop collar, fucking 3D glasses on, you are out of your fucking mind if you don't think that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I'll give you
I don't
that.
know. Maybe I've just been in too many bar fights to really care.
Good old Jesse the Brawler.
Yeah, me. I don't know. Like the idea of seeing a bar fight break out. Like I would not be as shocked that happened as I would be like a movie theater fight. That's kind of funny to me. But I think, oh God, I don't know.
I can come in. I got a vote.
Okay, what's your vote?
My vote is for bar fight, and I've kind of been sitting here thinking about like what I want to sort of weigh as what makes it a best place to get into a fight, and I realized that I kind of feel a little bad that my last vote was about it as a spectator sport, since we're talking about best place to get in a fight.
Yeah, this isn't watch a fight. This is get in a fight.
And if push came to shove, I feel like I could get better in the mindset of fighting in a bar than a movie theater. So I'm gonna
that liquid courage and you ready to go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna vote bar.
All right.
You're not wrong. I'll vote bar.
Oh man.
Sorry.
I figured that I'd probably be the only movie theater vote. I'm fine with it, but I think you guys are drastically underrating it. I get that bar is probably the more superior thing.
I think movie theater fight. I'll do one this weekend just to make you happy.
I appreciate it. If you
Greg,
get in a fight
I'll
this
say
weekend.
Like I can't picture a bar fight very vividly in my mind because I feel like there's so many different bar fights could go a bunch of different ways. But I very distinctly in my head have the image of like two silhouettes like grappling each other in front of like the big screen, and that's awesome.
I'm so into it. I feel like we.
But my vote is still bar.
Bracket, but all right, that's fine. Janelle, where are you?
I am a bar fight vote.
Cullen, I assume you're bar.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, 4-1.
All right, bar fight knocks out movie theater 4-1. We have bathroom versus family gathering.
Bathroom is so good because it's like all hard surfaces and it's so confined. There's glass. There's all kinds
water.
of shit. Yeah.
Ceramic, tile, like everything is just bad.
You can
It's
slip.
scary.
Bathrooms are a death trap as is.
That one scene in the one with the aliens.
World's End.
Yeah, World's End. That whole bathroom fight is fucking great because those are sloppy dudes fighting robot men.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about that public bathrooms. I was just thinking private ones. Jesus.
No, that shit is just terrifying.
If you get into a fight in a public bathroom, that's bad. That means that someone is trying to hurt you or kill you.
That is absolutely. If you are like taking a dump and someone kicks the stall open, that is possibly the most fight or flight situation humans could possibly be in.
It doesn't matter how many times you didn't wipe, you're gonna punch somebody in the face. Like
your first thought is, "Oh God, I'm in a death box."
It could maybe you have someone's EpiPen and they need it at that moment. If they kick your stall open, you're punching them in the throat.
Right, full on brawl time. I've been in situations where I got to go and like I better than busting that stall.
So bathroom is is like it's like this private place to fight, and it's scary because of the privacy.
Yeah.
But family gathering, you got your cousins and your aunt and uncles cheering at you or like trying to pull you off. And, like
I can't feel anything but shame at a family gathering. This shouldn't be happening.
See, I used to have stuff like this like happen. Like if we had a thing go on with the family, like there was 9 times out of 10, someone's not necessarily getting fist fought, but there's a lot of feelings are going to get hurt throughout the whole.
A drunk uncle is going to get off of his recliner, bust out of the screen door, and say, "Yeah, kick his ass."
It's weird because for me, half of my family would love to do that. The other half is like so chill, and I don't. So like, if they all got into a brawl, that would be the coolest fucking thing ever. But
the majority of fights that I see are at a family event.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think it's so context dependent on what your family's like. Like mine is super passive aggressive and catty, and almost fights in a political style as opposed to fist fights. So
you got that House of Cards fight going
exactly.
on.
I can't relate to it.
My drunk uncle has swung on me. So like. No hard feelings there. I get it, dog.
The man's drunk.
Yeah, I was at his house, so I get it, you know.
Although we've said drunk is the worst excuse, so.
It is, unless you're at a family gathering, then that's the only excuse. I'm still a bathroom vote, I think, though, because conceptually, like, looking at it, it is just wild as fuck to
yeah.
If I had to fight, if at a family gathering, I'm probably fighting, like, my cousin's new boyfriend or something, you know? Like, I'm probably not going to fight my dad.
The other cool thing about bathroom is, like, there's so many environmental hazards, but, like, most of the shit you can grab and hit someone with is really soft, like toilet paper, or shampoo bottles or something, or, like, a toothbrush. Like, what are you going to do here? I mean, all you can do is throw people into things. You can't really hit people with things. That's such a bathroom vote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a family event, guys, because like I said, most of the fights that I've seen in real life are at family events, because everyone just holds it in until they see each other next and they fuck each other up.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it.
Oh man, I think
no
there
one
would
will ever let you forget a family event.
Sure,
yeah,
but you might not live to remember a bathroom fight. Like,
I mean, like I said, there's passion, there's hatred going on in a bathroom fight.
I feel like at the end, if there was a fight at a family gathering, once it's all over, everyone feels better. Like everyone would like.
I don't know what kind of family you have.
Right.
I think you get out the tension and the emotions. I think you like. I don't know.
Here's the thing. Every family gathering fight ends with someone saying, "This isn't what Pep would have wanted."
Pep was an asshole. So
well, yeah, but someone's gonna say that, and everybody's gonna feel guilty.
You're right.
I'm gonna throw in for family gathering just so Jesse has to break the tie.
All right.
Oh come on. Yeah, because that's never happened.
Jesse, you should
before.
definitely vote bathroom here. I think John even wants bathroom to move on. He just wants it to be close.
I know it's fight or flight, but like if I were getting in a fight, I kind of want it to be like that, because otherwise
Jesse wants it rough and like
you want to lose
Jesse
control.
Wants that real experience.
Jesse wants the fear of death in his heart.
I'm scared of Jesse. God damn.
I'll be honest. I have never fought anyone in a bathroom. So I can't.
I want that feeling to kick in so I can.
You want the adrenaline boost, because if you're just yelling at, Aunt Susie, like, it's just not like a thing. Are
you a bathroom vote, Jesse?
I'm a bathroom vote.
Yeah.
All right.
The more I think about it, the more I want bathroom to take this thing.
Bathroom knocks out family gathering in a close vote 3-2. We have beach versus on top of a moving train.
So let's be honest with ourselves. We're never gonna get in a fight on top of a moving train.
I'm trying.
I know you are.
I want to, yes.
We all want to. Make no mistake.
I really don't. I really don't. Because
that's some scary shit.
Like, yeah, watching a fight on top of a moving train, maybe nothing better. Maybe nothing better, but
it's happened in every James Bond film.
But I see that happen, and I feel like I couldn't even stand up straight on the thing. Like,
I believe you could.
I have a terrible sense of balance. I can't ride a bike very well. Like,
see, that's the thing. That's part of the strategy, is that you're counting on someone else to not have a good sense of balance too.
See, I think a couple years ago, we all rode the train up to Boston for PAX East that one year. I was so hoping that somebody, even though it was my first time hanging out with all of you guys, like as really good friends, I was so hoping that Jesse would start a fight with some dude.
I was sitting there saying, man, I'm going to fight you.
I know, but I didn't want to fight you. I wanted you to start a fight with somebody else so we could go to the top of the train. So I cannot understand standing in sand. It just sucks.
I think that's the advantage to fighting on the beach, though, is that fighting on the beach, you can fight dirty. You can throw sand at people's eyes.
You can throw people's eyes. Exactly.
You can drag someone out into the water.
Right. Yeah. Like if.
Yeah. What if they can't swim?
Yeah. You go down right to the shore where the tide's coming in, and you press them into that soft, wet sand, and just beat on their face.
You can probably grab someone's towel, strangle them with it.
Yeah, I get that.
Maybe you both grab like big.
If it's a girl fight, I brought this up before, but you can rip some tops off,
snap off them tops.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing is like beach fights. People are by necessity wearing less clothes. You can not only can you beat the hell out of somebody, you can embarrass the shit out of them.
Exactly.
You can pull someone's drawers down right in front of them and then beat their ass, or that just pisses them off even more, and then a naked dude beats the shit out of you.
It's higher risk, higher reward.
That's the thing.
The humiliation factor is strong in this one.
I mean, that's the thing is that's what everyone has this thought, right? Of like, I don't want to die naked, or like I don't want to be
everyone has that thought every day, John.
I think about it. Okay,
go out as you came into this world.
I think about it all the time. I'm like, if I'm like alone in my place, like back home at my family's place, because it's in the middle of the woods and it's spooky and scary, and if I'm like in the shower or whatever, I always think, and I'm alone in the house, I'm like, please don't. If anyone's gonna break in the house and kill me, don't let it be right now. I don't want people to find me dead naked.
I've never thought of it like that, because if I get like, sometimes if I think somebody's gonna break in, which is an irrational fear of mine sometimes, then I'll sleep naked, because like if someone breaks into the house, how terrified are they going to be when a fucking naked dude is just running right at them?
I don't want to be found dead naked, but I also don't want to be attacked by someone who's naked. Like, but either one of those is bad.
Okay, but if you fall off the goddamn train, there will be nothing of you to even like you are like totally unrecognizable. Plus, what if your clothes come off in the wind? You have
they burn up the atmosphere that didn't happen.
Here's the thing. I don't think anyone is actually able to stand up on top of a train. I think that is a movie thing. I think that's probably going to be super, super hard to do. So I am a beach vote for sure.
I don't know. It might be hard to stand up on top of a moving train, but I kind of like the ideal situation is that every fight should end where you're just kind of like, duck! And then the person looks behind them and they get hit by that
okay,
thing,
but here's the thing. Everyone thinks they're the good guy. It's a coin flip as to whether or not you're the one who gets hit.
I don't think ducking avoids you getting hit by that thing. I think you'd have to go down like on your belly to not get hit by like an overpass.
You trying to say I can't do that?
Beach. Everyone, there's open coolers of beer bottles nearby to smash over people's heads.
I'm gonna come in as a beach vote. I think on top of a moving train is really entertaining. I like it a lot. I think it should keep going, but beach makes sense now because you can
fucking use seaweed. Seaweed as a weapon too.
Yeah, there's so much at your disposal on a beach compared on top of a moving train. And again, this isn't necessarily an advantage or disadvantage, but on top of a moving train, it's just you and the other person, and any wrong move could kill either one of you.
Let me bring this out. Is anyone voting on top of a moving train?
No, I'm not. I'm going to the beach.
I love on top of a moving train so much, but I would rather get into a fight on the beach. So I'm voting beach.
Jesse, you want to make it sweet?
You're not wrong. I'll be a beach vote.
Yeah.
All right.
Beach sweet.
We got a beach sweep 5-0 knocking out on top of a moving train. We got rooftop versus elevator.
Man, these are both pretty intense. Elevator, again, has like the super compact area going for it.
You're locked in.
You can Ray Rice a bitch in an elevator.
Oh, God. Damn it. Yeah.
Didn't Beyonce's sister chase somebody out in an elevator?
She beat up Jay-Z.
Yeah.
She beat up Jay-Z in the elevator.
If Jay-Z can get beat up in an elevator, all bets are off.
It can happen to anyone.
Yeah. And so I think the ideal elevator situation is elevator gets stopped. You're both in there. You're like, we're running out of air, even though that's fucking stupid. And you fight each other, and by the end of it, you're friends. And then the doors open, and you're like, you want to get dinner sometime?
I also think, the elevator being stopped is one thing, but I also think if you start at like the top of a building and the fight has to be over by the time the elevator gets to the bottom, that's also a thing. Like,
see, I was thinking when we said elevator in the fight, I kept thinking of Captain America, Winter Soldier. Like, he beats the shit out of all those dudes in that elevator, and it's so good.
Man, I'm so bummed because I went to go see that movie. And I went to the bathroom at that exact scene. So I came back
during the movies. Go to the bathroom before the movie.
I came back and the fight's over, and I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Doesn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt like whip some ass in an elevator too in Inception?
I think so. Gotta have.
I think he climbs out of the elevator.
There's some cool shit going down there. There's some cool shit in an elevator in Captain America.
But don't forget about rooftops.
I know. The thing is, I'm saying this, but I'm leaning toward rooftop.
Rooftop is fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Rooftop is where you have to make the decision whether, like, which identical twin you're gonna shoot.
Yeah,
it's always on a roof. It's so the thing about being on a rooftop, like, there's the different kinds. There's the ones with like the pebbly, kind of surface on the top of the roof that's kind of like I could slip and bust my ass and fall forever. At least I think I can. Or you can just jump from building to building doing parkour shit and.
You're
like
not Spider-Man. No, shut up.
No, I'm not. But thinking about like the Ninja Turtles fighting up on top of a rooftop is so bad.
Like, what is that? Fast 5, right? The Fast and Furious 5.
Don't
That
spoil
shit was
for me.
dope.
I'm getting through them right now. Don't spoil.
Oh.
There's a fight.
The deep, intricate storylines are really going to be ruined for you, Jesse. I love those films.
In the beginning, but there's a pretty cool fight.
I'm gonna come in early as an elevator vote. To me, rooftop is just a less dangerous on top of a moving train. And like they both kind of, to me, Cullen said you could like jump from one rooftop to the other. That doesn't seem very likely to me. And so to me, both these are like, okay, you're in a place that you can't easily get away from the person who's fighting you.
Are you forgetting about parkour?
Yeah.
I can't do parkour though. Like,
but somebody that's fighting you can. This is getting in a fight.
I am gonna go elevator. I think like you could like brace yourself up against the wall and kick. You could use them kickies.
In 4 feet of space.
Yeah.
Just going back real quick, John, I don't think, if movies have taught me anything, it's that you don't know whether or not you can do parkour until you're in a situation where it requires parkour.
Also,
I'm probably fucking great.
Speaking as someone who has seen Cullen pry open elevator doors with his bare hands, I do like the option that like you could like knock your opponent down, and before they get back up, you pry open those doors while the elevator is like mid descent and like jump like into a rafter in the elevator shaft or something.
I'm gonna vote rooftop. Actually,
I'm gonna go elevator.
Oh man,
I'm voting rooftop because I've worked 2 jobs, actually 3 jobs where I have had to climb on top of the roof.
And you fought someone up there every time.
I fought the weather up there. I don't know. Rooftop's kind of like the ideal way to fight on top of a moving train. You fall, you're dead, or you're hurt very badly, and
you don't gotta worry about the
balance.
Yeah,
I think it also, if you're doing it movie style, like someone's got to go over the edge, and you got to grab their hand, or they got to grab. There's got to be that moment. An elevator, it's just like
there has to be a thunderstorm going on,
right? Like, there's got to be something going on, and
I feel like elevator would be better for me because I'm scrappy as fuck. Like, put me in a corner, like I'm gonna like do the kickies.
Do the kickies.
The kickies. So that's why I'm voting elevator.
I would get beat down so hard inside of an elevator that my chubby ass would get pushed in the corner and beat up. And that's why I'm for rooftop, because if, I'm going to die, I'm probably going to get beat up and thrown off the edge. So I'm cool with it.
Oh, God, it's down to me. God, I really am split between these two. I think there's so much cool shit that you can do in either one.
Yeah.
Which would I rather get? I would honestly rather get in a fight in an elevator, but I don't think that means just because I'm terrified of heights. I don't think that's a good reason for it to win.
So rooftop is kind of your like theatrical one,
whereas
elevator is your fucking raw like this.
To me, that's just a scene in a Tony Jaa movie that he's just like doing that for a second and then moving on. If it's on a rooftop, that's the end of the movie.
Well, like in an elevator, it's sort of an equalizer because people can't be doing backflips and shit in an elevator. So it's like you're limiting that person's like, and that's good though. I mean, it's like you can fucking just throw elbows and you're likely to hit them, you know. Versus a rooftop, I don't know what the hell people are gonna be doing parkour, flipping around me. Like I can't handle that.
I'm kind of leaning rooftop, to be honest. Rooftops always seem like places you're not supposed to be, so that just seems like it adds a cooler element to me. So I'm gonna go rooftop.
Oh, man. All right.
In a close bout, rooftop knocks out elevator 3-2. We have wedding versus funeral. Would you rather get punched by a dad?
So okay, here's the thing with funeral. Everyone's always waiting for that body to be turned over. If there's a fight at a funeral, it's gonna happen. It's gonna fall out of that casket.
You're right, Greg. I'm waiting for someone to turn that body. I'm like,
exactly.
I'm trying to see a body.
I'm gonna fight the body. I'm gonna say, get out of there, you son of a bitch.
How come you get a comfy bed? I want a comfy bed.
Pull that corpse out of that thing and start beating on it.
Yeah. See, at a funeral, everyone's like already so like they're already ruined. Everyone's at a low level of like enthusiasm. Everybody's really like just bummed out. And then at a wedding, however, everyone's like super happy, ready for anything. And then there's usually booze. Yeah, there's usually some booze at the weddings.
Yeah, you got me leaning wedding.
Well, I'll say this. So obviously, with both of these, the thing you have to worry about is the other people. You have to worry about dealing with a crowd of people.
Right.
And so I think with wedding, if you get in a fight at a wedding, people are going to get mad and be way more into the idea of breaking up the fight. If you get into a fight at a funeral, people are going to look on shocked, but no one's going to do a damn thing.
I don't know if you pull Pappy out of that damn coffin.
Okay, ignore that. I'm saying you get into a fight with another living human being at a funeral. I don't think people intervene until it gets
because you're just grieving. You know, that's
everyone wants to beat up. Everyone wants to play.
But it depends on like, is this a fight to the death? See, are you talking just fist fight? Because if this is like some dude's like meeting you at so and so's funeral to beat the shit out of you, and he's like, meet me at my dad's funeral, and I'm like, I'll be there, motherfucker. And I show up in a suit to beat his ass at his dad's funeral. Damn right, I'm gonna fucking go down. And
that's
it's
also the great thing is that both of these you have to be in formal wear while you're fighting, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty baller. That's honestly why I'm kind of leading wedding, because if you go to a funeral, people don't really wear suits. They wear like a button-down shirt and a black tie and black pants, and I don't give a shit about that. Like wedding, people are wearing ostentatious clothes. People got wild dresses on. People got full suits. They trying to get laid at a wedding.
I think I will say, and Janelle, you can back me up if you think this is true. I think women have an advantage at both of these because you definitely got those high heels on you can use.
That's true.
Like you probably got some kind of brooch or something slipped on you can take off and stab someone.
Yeah. Brooch.
Well, it's actually harder to fight in heels though. It's harder.
Yeah, well, I've seen you take off the heels and you use them as weapons or something.
Like some stilettos. Yeah, hell yeah.
You beat someone with someone's
forehead.
I'm
voting wedding.
This one's hard, guys, because like
here's the other thing. You talked about turning over the body, but what if you throw whoever you're fighting into the goddamn grave that's being dug?
No, that's what I was thinking. But I was also thinking, what if you're fighting the groom? Like
oh
what if,
man!
Like, see, that's a whole different thing. Like
during the ceremony, does anyone have any objections as to why these two should be married?
They don't say
you
that.
Bust the fuck in. You kick a motherfucker's face in.
They don't say that at weddings anymore.
Maybe not at your wedding.
Just do it anyway, then.
I'm having
I
a
now
fucking
pronounce you
Old
man and wife,
Testament
and then I
ass
walk
wedding.
up and just slug him. I'm just like, pow! Right as soon as he puts that ring on. Just,
both of these you'll have organ music like
also, so just as a thing, if I were to walk up during that situation and knock the groom just straight the fuck in his face, then those three groomsmen have to decide who really is the best man. So I'm saying wedding in this. I'm sorry. I think I'm going because then it's going to be a fucking brawl. Let's do this wedding.
I'm a funeral vote. You're outside. You can like shove each other down in the mud with the. You could beat someo's head into a gravestone.
If you wanted to be ironic and cool, you could do a tombstone pile driver.
You can.
I like funeral because I feel like you can get away with it there because it's just like, oh, that's how he's dealing with it, you know.
Yeah, it's a
like
Greek.
Wedding, if you fight at a wedding, you're just a goddamn asshole.
Nah.
So I'm gonna vote for.
That's the thing. If you ruin someone's, if you ruin a wedding by getting into a fight, you have ruined someone's life, and like they're never gonna forget that or forgive you.
Okay, but it's not like they're gonna reschedule the funeral if it happens.
No. But I'm saying if the fight happens at the funeral, I don't think it'd be something the family would talk about. I think like it would be something that'd be swept under the rug. Like
see,
that happened.
That's less interesting to me then.
You know,
that doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're showing up to one of these, like, and someone just slugs you, if you're the punchee at the funeral, like if Eric swings on you because Pap's dead, like that's nothing to me. At the wedding, if fucking I run up and punch Eric who's getting married right now, then it's a fucking fun time.
So you're saying you're in for this for the glory. You want
fight?
You what?
Are you fucking not in for it for the glory? If you're fighting,
I'm in for it to kill someone.
Okay, then. It's got to be wedding.
I'm in it to get away with something I shouldn't.
Exactly.
Oh, no way. No way. I'm ready to scar someone's life. Their children are watching.
I like the idea of someone questioning, like someone saying, "You're going to fight me at a funeral?" And you're like, "Yeah, yours."
Whoa!
I write action movie dialogue.
All right, we are.
Where are our votes? I'm wedding. Cullen's wedding. Janelle and John are funeral. Jesse, where's your vote?
Oh, jeez.
You should know by now.
You ought to know by now.
I don't.
That's not how it goes at all.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. I think funeral's funnier. I think I'm going to vote funeral.
Man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, funeral knocks out wedding 3-2. We have kids' birthday party versus school. Now, when we were discussing kids' birthday party, we were discussing things like ball pits and jump houses and like bouncy places and stuff like that. So,
There's a fucking pinata there, you know.
There's a clown. I'm gonna fuck that clown up.
Yeah.
There's balloons there.
There's dads who are like, Bradley!
Look at the clown. He's funny.
Drunk uncle's there.
Drunk uncle's always there.
Drunk uncle works
Drunk
there.
uncle wasn't invited, but
He shows up. He shows up.
I got the kid a switchblade.
Drunk uncle is always present and wants to be something in the family, and
fan favorite drunk uncle.
You got me leaning toward kids' birthday party.
But
just because it seems like such a miserable fucking experience, that a fight will make it so much better.
School, I'm primarily thinking high school for school. Is that?
Yes,
yeah,
I mean,
this is
my
a
high
classic
school was
fucking fight.
my high school was not very fight oriented. My middle school, there were fights every fucking day.
That's because you went to an all boys school, right?
I went to an all male Catholic high school.
Yeah, so no one had to like show off to girls or anything dumb like that.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, my middle school, everyone fucking scrapped every day.
Yeah, my middle school was a public school, and it was the shitty school. It was like the bad one.
I went to a military school, and it was prove yourself every day, and it meant beat somebody's ass, and it's ugly. High school, there were a lot of fights, but basically because someone didn't like Eminem or Ja Rule, and they needed to get down in the parking lot. And
someone didn't like Ja Rule.
I bet Janelle has gotten into fights over Eminem.
Yep, I sure have. Hell yeah. I work at a school, and it's both middle school and high school kids that I have, and there are fights every goddamn day. It's pretty it's a regular occurrence. But there's something fucking miserable about fighting at a kid's birthday party.
the thing, like I love the idea of fighting in a ball pit. I think that's kind of funny, just flailing around helplessly.
Not if you get pegged in the goddamn eye, like people get fucking crazy.
No.
If you're mad at someone, oh my god.
I think the idea of fighting at a kid's birthday party is funny, but I also think it is something that you could find in an Adam Sandler movie. So I'm kind of leaning against it now.
I think that's kind of the point. Like, I don't know.
You can get some serious air in a bounce house, and you can kick someone right in the face.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, what if
you a
that
goddamn elbow drop in a bouncy house?
What if
Yeah,
that
you can
dad
do the
gets really
people's
shitty?
elbow.
Like, what if the dad gets really shitty at that clown, and you just happen to be that clown? You know what I'm saying?
I would not fight a clown because to me, I'm not scared of clowns, but I think clowns would, in a fight situation, a clown would be so unpredictable. Like,
squirt you in the eye and then knock you the fuck out.
yeah, like he could twist your arm like a little doggy. Right?
What?
He could twist your
Like a
Like a balloon animal? Okay.
Yeah.
Like a dog.
Yeah, I was like,
twist your arm
I'm
into
glad
a
you don't have
doggy.
any fucking dogs.
You
Jesus.
twist your arm into a doggy and then take it to the Humane Society. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
You know, like you do to your dogs, right? You twist them. You fucking
and it's always,
monster.
but I hear you thinking, but also somebody's face is going into that cake.
Oh yeah,
While
yeah.
it's lit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's important.
If there's a poll, someone's going in it.
I'm definitely a kid's birthday party. Where are
But
votes?
Oh man, I think we're counting out school a little too much. A fight happens at school. It is like that's the entertainment for the day. Like that is
Yeah.
that is all anyone talks about. Like you got kids that are outside their lockers that are like, yeah, see this dent. This is where Tim shoved Jack face first right here in my locker.
Good old Tim and
Fucking
Jack.
Jack had it coming.
Honestly, Jack's a prick.
And
Yeah.
there's politics behind it of like I guarantee you 20 minutes after the fight is over there's 3 different stories about why it happened. Like somebody had drugs or somebody like saw someone's girl.
Snitched.
Yeah.
Someone snitched. Yeah, that's number one.
I don't know what the motivation is behind a kid's birthday party fight.
I got a
It's
couple.
just funnier.
It is
Alcohol. Sometimes
me-
parents get drunk and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, NBC is making an entire fucking series out of a kid getting slapped. Like that is the epitome.
party at a birthday party by the dude from Heroes. So
Yeah, Spock.
Spock. Yeah, the guy from Heroes, Spock.
I'm definitely a kid's birthday party vote. Where are votes?
I'm also a kid's birthday party vote.
I'm gonna throw a vote for school.
Jesse,
I think I'm going to vote school as well.
Colin, it's down to you.
It's birthday party. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right.
I think school. I've seen a lot of fucking great fights in school, but kid's birthday party just is great. So it knocks out school 3-2. We have the woods versus abandoned warehouse.
Okay.
Anything that
are the
requires a
scariest
preposition in front of
fucking-
it, yeah.
Oh my god.
These are the ones where if these happen to you, I think it's like to the death. Like I think
Yeah.
It's also 100% premeditated.
Or I don't know about that. Maybe it's like the abandoned warehouse. The woods seems like I need to get to the fucking woods. I got to get out of the abandoned warehouse, and then I'm stuck in the woods.
Yeah, I could easily see like some teenagers like walk into like a meth lab in an abandoned warehouse, and that doesn't end well.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
abandoned warehouse is a staple of film. Like that's the only reason we still have abandoned warehouses.
That's where Kevin Bacon dances in Footloose.
That's true, and that was to take his rage away.
Well,
Yeah.
that'll win best place to dance.
Yep. The woods is pretty freaking scary. Like there's a lot of hiding places. Like you can climb a goddamn tree. Like
There's cults.
there's
Yeah.
cults.
There are cults around every tree. Like there's a cult.
See, the thing about it, like both of these, I feel that you could you could snoop on like a cult in the middle of the woods, or you can also snoop on like people making
Organized crime or something. Yeah.
Yeah, organized crime. And it doesn't matter what movie you do. If you do a buddy cop film, it ends up in a warehouse. There's no other place that
For
it ends.
sure.
Um,
I'm going the woods because I went to college at Ohio University, which is more or less in the Appalachian Mountains, and I just saw Winter's Bone, which is fucking terrifying, guys. Don't ever get in a fight in the woods. It's gotta be the woods.
I can't remember this kid's name. I was like 13 or something. We rode bikes with this kid around the neighborhood, and he was like a troubled kid. He was kind of a shitty kid. He just kind of fucked with everybody, and we went into this like back spot in the woods, and they had this big ass ditch that you go over and under and then into the woods. And anyway, he brought me back there with 2 of his friends to beat the shit out of me just because he wanted to.
Oh my god.
And that was, I got one of those like movie moments where I got away from them enough to grab my bike and ride it as fast as I can to this other kid's house. And I remember that moment like, oh my God, this is it. I'm going to die in the woods. And it was
this
pretty
is all
hype.
I've wanted.
This is the moment. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah,
I think Abandoned Warehouse though is really fucking cool. And I think, however, though, I'm a Woods vote as well. Scorpion hangs out there. So, Scorpion.
Woods is, I mean, your body can be left there, like in the woods.
Yeah.
They don't have to go far to bury you. Yeah, I think the woods a little scarier. So would I rather fight in an abandoned warehouse or the woods? The woods, because you have a better chance of getting away if you need to.
and also like in terms of like, I mean, I think both of these are such like serious places to fight that people are probably bringing weapons. Like people probably got knives on them. But even if they do or don't, abandoned warehouse is gonna have like rusty metal and warehouse is gonna have places you can get your goddamn skull cracked in on. Like, so I'm a Woods vote as well.
Jesse,
I think
Loose nails and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get tetanus in that
Exactly.
warehouse.
Yeah, I don't know. With Abandoned Factory, that's kind of a we're doing this kind of moment. Woods, it's like there's something really unnerving about the woods to me.
like, why are we out here, guys?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Do you think if I got in a fight in the woods, the Blair Witch would support me?
Depends. Are you in what is it, Burkittsville, Maryland?
Did you take one of her little wood figures?
Yeah.
I ain't touched her wood figures.
Okay,
All right,
you're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
She'll leave you alone.
She needs to send you a sack of tea.
What if she's out there?
The Woods has already won, so just say what you're voting for.
Oh, okay, then I'm a Woods vote.
Yeah. Woods,
Wait,
All right. Woods knock out
there in the woods.
Woods knock out Abandoned Warehouse pretty easy, 5-0. We're moving on to the second round where we have parking lot garage versus bar. We have bathroom versus beach. We have rooftop versus funeral, and we have kids' birthday party versus the woods. So right off, parking lot garage versus bar.
I'm gonna go parking lot garage just because I don't really want bar to sweep this thing.
I don't think it's going to sweep.
I at this point, I don't. I mean, there's still other really good stuff in here, but bar fights just. I understand they're common and there's a lot of interesting stuff about them. They're not that interesting to me. I don't know.
You can get away with more in the parking lot. Like people don't usually fight in the bar; they go outside fight so that the fight doesn't get broken up.
Yeah, the fight starts in the bar and then it's taken outside.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather get in a fight in a parking lot because there's less unpredictable makeshift weapons, because that's the thing. Like, I don't want to fight someone with a broken glass bottle.
No.
I just don't want to deal with that.
What happens in the situation that if it started in a bar and goes to a parking lot, then that means you go outside and someone is able to go to their car and get an item. And that usually is a gun. And that's not a fight then at that point. And I doesn't do anything for me. It's not a gun fight. It's a bar fight for me, guys. It's so much fun being able to sling a beer bottle across the room and fucking just go nuts. You can just grab anybody. It's like, fuck it, let's go. In a parking lot, it's premeditated. It's a setup.
If we're talking like a big, like a giant room, cartoonish, like someone, like it's a food fight.
an old saloon fight.
Yeah, an old saloon
People are
fight.
tipping over tables and
that's what you can do that. Yeah. Like
I'm into that. I'm all into that. Let's do that.
I've never seen I've seen if people are in a bar fight, it's like two people that started out with, but there's always, it doesn't matter who the fuck it is, there's always at least 4 to 5 other people yelling. There's always something going on. So I'm easily a bar fight.
Yeah, you convinced me. I'm gonna be a bar vote.
I don't know.
I tried to punch a dude and threw up all over him at a bar. I don't
feel super strongly about either one of these.
Come on, John. You would have fun with me in a bar fight, dog.
Well, bar fight already won, so I mean, I'll go in on bar as well, I guess.
Thanks, John.
All right, bar fight knocks out parking lot garage fight 4-1. We have bathroom versus beach.
I'm still going bathroom. It's so unpredictable, so dangerous.
I'm gonna go beach.
I like both.
These are both strong contenders.
Do you guys know anybody that strips down when they take a dump?
George
what?
Yeah, I know a lot of people that would just straight up strip down to nothing to take their dump, and I went to a military school, and that shit was so casual that it meant nothing to me. And so I'm thinking, once again, kick open that bathroom door, and you got a naked guy run at you, or you just pants Billy here over at the beach. and he's running at you naked. You know, there's two naked guys here.
Potentially naked situations, yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm keeping it at. But one of them's got shit on him.
Oh boy. But both of these have the potential of you drowning someone. You shove a head in the toilet, or you shove a head in the ocean.
Oh God! Could you imagine fucking drowning someone in the fucking toilet? My God.
That's pretty fucking brutal.
I'm still for slapping someone in the face with some seaweed.
Sure,
John,
pocket sand.
I know you're leaning beach, but let me sway you real quick. That scene,
Janelle just talked about pulling down tops. I just can't stop thinking about that.
the scene in Evil Dead, the remake, in the bathroom.
That's not a fight.
Bullshit!
And also, a man slips on a face. That's not going to happen in a fight.
You don't know what's gonna happen, John.
I can know. That was a fight in the bathroom.
There ain't going to be wet, sliced face normally in a bathroom.
You don't know what is in bathrooms.
Yeah.
Why don't you stop judging people?
Yeah.
What if I'm taking off my face in a bathroom? Why you gotta mock me for that?
Greg, I'm also a bathroom vote on this.
Yeah.
I think beach is really I think these two are just way stronger contenders than I even thought they were going to be. But I really think I'm a bathroom vote.
Oh, man.
Jesse, where are you?
Shit all over you, man.
I'm pretty sure I'm a bathroom vote.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Just a dump. See, then you got the stink smells. Oh,
yeah. Man.
Plus bathroom stall graffiti. That shit's...
I don't know.
You just want to take off them tops.
Well, and I think there's a lot to the beach. I think there's you got people who can watch a beach fight. I don't know. I'm gonna vote.
If I'm getting in a fight, I'm ready. Like
we already talked about how you want you want to put someone on the ground, Jesse.
I want the ability to snap a bone. That's what I want.
Oh God.
Then you need to be in the bathroom with us. Yeah.
Oh God. I don't think I can convince Jesse or anyone, but I'm gonna vote beach.
Janelle?
Beach.
Okay.
So wait, is it 3-2 bathroom?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay.
All right. Bathroom narrowly beats out beach 3-2. We have rooftop versus funeral.
God.
Rooftop is the more exciting one, but I'm going to vote funeral. Funeral has all the things I like about beach, except for it's got similar things. It's like
dead grandparents, dead anybody, mourning, sorrow, same things as the beach.
It's okay. Fine, whatever.
I'm gonna go with funeral as well. Because I don't need to fight anybody on a rooftop. I'd rather fight at a funeral.
I think both are.
It's safe and sad.
I think rooftop is much more of a fun thing to fight with, or at, I guess, and it's much more terrifying. My adrenaline would be going way more, or I'm, at a funeral and I'm super sad.
Here's the thing, I'm a deeply shame-based person, so I don't want to get in a fight at a funeral. Like, if someone comes up swinging hands, I'm like, oh, buddy, now's not the time. We got it. Let's take it out of the parking lot or something.
See, I'm the opposite of that.
That's the thing. If it's like rooftop and someone's like, fuck you, asshole, I'm like, oh, this is it. This is the perfect fucking time. If I'm gonna be in a fight right now. I'm voting rooftop.
I'm telling you, I don't. That's my whole argument for funeral, though. Is I don't think anyone's gonna shame you for fighting at a funeral.
Exactly. Well,
that's the thing is,
funeral, you get a free pass to act however you want at a funeral.
No, because there's all these old ladies who are like, "Oh, this isn't the time." There's gonna be someone who's like, "This isn't the time," and blah blah blah. There's all that kind of shit. Trust me, you're gonna get shamed. Whereas rooftop, no one's around to shame you. It's just you in the fucking ground, asshole.
So I think that's Jesse. It comes down to you.
Oh God, I
didn't vote either, so
yeah.
It's Jesse.
It's 2-1 right now. Funeral has it.
I'm kind of a rooftop vote.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fight it. I get the idea of fighting at a funeral and no one will shame you, and that's great and all, but I don't know. I kind of want things to feel better than I'm at a funeral and fighting someone.
Okay, so Cullen.
Damn it. I like both of these a lot. I think wedding should have still won. It's much more of a fun event. I am going to go rooftop, though, for the fear of being thrown over the side. There's a real threat to me in a fight. Like, my thing is, I don't think it can be a very good fight, per se, if there's no threat involved. If the only threat I have is that Eric's going to beat me up after I hit him at the wedding or at the funeral.
Who the hell
there's
is
nothing
Eric?
there for me.
Oh, you don't want to fuck
just-
with Eric. He's an ass.
It's just a guy. Like, but if you're just punching guy B at a funeral, it's nothing for me.
It's pronounced Jaibe.
Is Guy B related to Mel B? Is it like an X Factor thing?
Yep.
I think getting thrown off a rooftop is pretty fucking terrifying.
It's called
It's my
DJ
talent.
name is Guy B.
Rooftop
right.
knocks out funeral too. We have kids' birthday party versus the woods.
Both equally as scary.
Yeah, I mean, as much as we all like Drunk Uncle and shit, like the woods is just. If you say we're driving out to the woods, that's a fucking.
Well, like you guys brought up Evil Dead, the remake earlier, and like that's in the fucking woods. That's why you can slip on a face in that bathroom. So yeah, woods is pretty scary.
You can't slip on a face at a kid's birthday party, but you can slip on a face in the woods. You don't know how a face got there. A face got there in the woods. That's all you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make no mistake, you can have a funnier fight at a kid's birthday party, but the woods is just like this primal, animalistic, like, there's nothing around us now. It's just me and you, fucker.
I'm gonna hit you with this log.
Exactly.
18 times
You can't swing a goddamn log
in the skull with a rock. You know,
Yeah.
Like, this is the woods vote, man. This is not kid's birthday party.
Is anyone voting kid's birthday party?
Nah.
No.
All right, woods sweep.
Oh man, the woods sweeps out kids' birthday party 5-0.
2 rounds in a row.
All right, guys, we're into the semifinals. Bar versus bathroom, and rooftop versus the woods.
Again,
so we have bar
go
versus
ahead.
bathroom.
You can get away with more in the bathroom. Yeah, you can get away with more. It's like, I'd rather fight a bitch in a bathroom.
I think if you're going to fight in a bathroom at all, it's going to be in a bar bathroom.
That is very true.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think what caused something happened in the bar.
Yeah.
And there's also a 90% chance that it's going to feed back out into the bar.
If you're fighting someone in a bar bathroom, like minimum 30% chance they got their dick out during the fight.
Right.
If a girl is mad at another girl in a bar, then when they see each other in the bathroom, then they fucking get real. They're like, what the hell, bitch? Like, yeah,
that's how everything goes with girl society.
Uh-huh.
It all takes place in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Well, I feel like it's because that's where they can settle their debts, like away from the male society. In a women's bathroom, women are in control.
Mm-hmm. So I'm voting bathroom 100%.
Man.
Really like a bar fight, though. Like a traditional, like, this dude's fighting this dude. Oh, wait, this guy's fighting him for no reason over here now. And, like, it's not a riot. It's each individual fight versus...
I think,
fight, so...
I think I might have mentioned this on the podcast before. When I was little, I had... Maybe I didn't. When I was little, I had an irrational fear of going into public bathrooms alone as a little kid. And I was always scared that in, like, the furthest stall away from me, there would be someone turning into a werewolf. And then I would, like... Because I don't know why. I was always scared to death that, like, while I was, like, using the urinal or whatever as a little kid, that, like, a man who had transformed into a werewolf would burst out of a stall and, like, attack me in the bathroom.
And at age 22, finally happened. What a weekend, guys!
I've never been in a. I've never. So I'm. What I'm trying to get at is werewolf or human. I've always had that fear of being like attacked in a bathroom, and I haven't had that fear in a bar.
You never had the fear of somebody going to beat you up at a bar?
No, because I don't make trouble. I don't make trouble in a bar.
Yeah, I rarely ever go to bars.
I sit in a bar with like a small group of people, and I laugh and make small talk. The most confrontation I've ever had in a bar is when that man at Stony saw us, Cullen, and told you were the engineer of eating ass.
Whoa! That's an amazing title. Why would you get upset about that?
No, I'm not. I didn't.
No. The guy asked Cullen if he I don't know. He said he was an engineer, and you were like, "I'm an engineer too." And he said, "What? Of what? Of eating ass?"
Oh man!
Yeah. Then I got the honorary title. So I mean, in that case, that happened in a bar.
Right.
And
I'm just saying that I've never had an experience that made me fearful in a bar. I've had fearful bathroom experience.
Where are votes? Me and Janelle are bathroom.
I think I'm going to be a bar vote. I understand that you guys are going bathroom, and I think it's cool, but I think there's a lot more to be said about bar.
Jesse?
I think it's the easiest place to get confrontational.
Let me put it this way: you get locked in. You're in a bathroom. You're fighting. It is. There's a small environment. You know that it could be life or death. If push comes to shove, you've got things to clean up a mess afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, you're technically right.
I'm a bathroom vote.
John?
I'm bathroom as well. Sorry, Cullen.
You guys are lame.
4-1.
All right. Bathroom knocks out bar 4-1. We have the rooftops versus the woods.
Gotta be the woods.
Yeah, man, the woods. They're both pretty scary, but I think the
Rooftop
woods...
ain't on that level of scary that woods.
Yeah, no, the woods is pretty unpredictable.
It feels like to me if you you could just be in the woods for something else. You're not going to be on a rooftop for no. I think the rooftop happens because a fight led up there. But the woods, you can be in the woods like doing whatever, minding your own business, and then you get attacked.
Like you do.
Hey, I'm in the woods a lot. I like going out in the woods.
What the fuck are you doing in the woods?
It's
fighting people.
It's
He's
awesome being out
killing
in the
the
woods.
shit out of people in the woods.
You can
Burying bodies,
You can get rid of whatever you want out in the woods.
cutting
all
off
your-
faces so people can slip on them.
Dude,
All your
bit by black
troubles,
widow
all your
spiders.
troubles go away in the woods. I'm of the woods vote.
The woods vote as well.
Is it a sweep?
I'll be a rooftop
There ain't
vote.
nothing. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong voting for rooftop. It's a great fight place.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll vote rooftop.
Okay.
All right. The woods knocks out rooftop 4-1. All right. We're into third place matchup right now. Bar versus rooftop.
I'm a bar vote.
I'm a rooftop vote.
I am a bar vote. Roadhouse versus every movie that ends on.
I am a rooftop vote. Jesse, you got to pick it.
Oh God damn it!
Dunk
Jesse,
that
don't
bar,
let me down.
Jesse.
Don't let me down,
Jesse,
Jesse.
dunk that bar. That whole bar is getting dunked.
Guys, of all the people to leave, should I decide whether or not a fight good in a bar, and you're going to leave it up to the guy who doesn't actually go to bars?
Drunk people fight forever.
Rooftop people fight for 10 minutes and then one of them's dead.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get a body going.
It's really about what kind of style of fight you're after. I mean, bar, you've got
That's a
glasses,
brawl.
you've got pool cues. If they've got a billiards table in the bar.
See, a bar seems like a brawl versus a rooftop seems like I know what I'm doing. That's where I'm saying it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. So at this point, it's just down to what one Jesse prefers as.
I'm not going up on a rooftop unless I know karate, okay? And I don't, so I can't go on rooftops.
I think, for me personally, if I were to get in a fight, I would prefer to get a fight in a bar.
Yeah.
Because I know that the other person's probably drunk, and I'm almost definitely not.
And I'm going to say to you.
And Cullen will be Cullen exists in every bar. He has a piece of Cullen.
He exists in every bar bathroom at least.
Yeah. Okay.
He has teleportation.
Yeah.
Is that a bar vote then, Jesse?
That's a bar vote.
All right. Bar knocks out rooftop for third place. All right. We're into the finals here. Bathroom versus the woods.
So, bathroom, very impressive. Again, super deadly, even as just a regular thing. Shower falls, #1 killer of the elderly. Above heart attacks and bad food. The woods, again. I mean, maybe it's just because Blair Witch is such a good movie, but good lord.
You can't bury a body in a bathroom.
Oh, you could. It just takes you have to, cut it up and flush it. And that seems like a lot of dark work.
How unnerving is it, or just kind of like a bad vibe does it give you when you go into a public bathroom? And not only because I mean a lot of them have this where there's a drain in the floor or whatever, but have you ever been in a public bathroom that had it almost looked like one of those emergency pull chain showers in it, but there's not there's no curtain or separation, there's just
I think you're talking about a truck stop.
Sure.
But yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think it freaks me out at all.
It freaks me out. I don't want that. I don't want
I don't want to be able to take a shower in a bathroom. That would be terrible, guys. Yes, that's creepy. And then you get into some bathrooms that are the one tiny little bathroom, like in Dumb and Dumber. No, he was in a bathroom. But like, I still think the woods is a much more terrifying level. And that if you're getting into the fight in the woods, like somebody is going to die, and this is it. This is your moment.
And I will say, at least with the woods, it's not an enclosed space. If you need to escape, like if you need to, well, not even escape. If you need to just like run for a bit and form a plan, you got that. If you need to like just get a better terrain, better fighting area, you
can sneak up on people there too.
Yeah,
you can. I mean, that's it's this perfect epitome of nature and like fight or flight, which is what
the woods, nature's Colosseum.
Have you guys ever seen Eastern Promises, the Viggo Mortensen?
No, but I have it downloaded.
Yeah.
Because he beats the shit out of that dude in the bathroom.
He does,
and that's probably the most violent scene I've ever seen in a bathroom ever. And it is fucking brutal. That being said, I am going to be a Woods vote.
As am I.
Oh, boy.
I just thought of the idea of having my face smashed into ceramic, and I don't want that.
No, it's fucking terrifying. Yeah. I'm not discrediting bathroom at all.
You can toss some dirt in someone's eyes. Same thing.
Yeah. Both of these are scary to me. I already get unnerved in bathrooms sometimes. We talked about the werewolf thing. I like going out in the woods. And I don't want to be scared of them. So I'll vote for bathroom, even though woods won.
That's a muddy ass fight. The woods.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Some scrapes and stuff. Jesse, where you at?
I'm going to be the Woods vote too, because even if like something's going to come out of there like torn or broken or bloodied, like even if your clothes are ruined, something's going to change when you leave those woods.
Look, every time I leave the woods, something changes.
That's true. John changes the seasons when he leaves the woods.
Are you the werewolf? Is that what it is?
Oh, man.
Man.
Now it all makes so much more sense.
You're afraid of the thing you've become. Oh, no. All right, guys. So the woods becomes the best place to get in a fight. Bathroom would be second place. Bar would be third place. And the rooftop is dirty toilet water.
I'll meet you guys in the fucking woods.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this outcome.
I'm always out in the woods.
Season 4 is a very big callback to we're going to beat the shit out of each other at the end of the season. So this is going to get brutal. That's it. So, all right, guys. Well, Janelle, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me, y'all. I know you're going to ask me if I have anything to promote, and I do. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, then I have my gigs coming up there. But yeah, that's it. Do that at Janel SantaCruz.
Yeah.
And I guess follow Bracket Cast, too. I mean, whatever.
That shit sucks.
Yeah. It's all over. It's all downhill now, so.
Yeah. Honestly, this season's going to be the worst one. Didn't you watch Lost? Don't you know how the fourth season is?
All right, guys. Well, you can find us at bracketpodcast.com and on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as BracketCast. If you'd like, you can subscribe to us on iTunes or whatever podcast client you use. Just search for Bracket. It's the one with the little brackets around it. And we'd like to take a minute here to give shout-outs like we did for our Patreon page. And we're going to give a shout-out to Nicholas Driver, Jeffrey Criswell, Dan McKinney, Mitch Albright, and Michael Zavala. Thank you guys for pledging what you have so far, and everyone else so far. Thank you. We can't thank you enough. And keep on going. We'll see you next week.
You guys want to go on a camping trip?
Suck my hog.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. That was called for.
I forgot.
Cullen, I'll meet you in the woods, motherfucker.
To suck my hog.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.